I just went in to reconnect my earbud Bluetooth pieces into my ears, and right before as I did that, I realized I needed to do a part two for this video set. So like, there's gonna be a part two. I'm not gonna edit it together in the same video, but this is probably gonna be another 2 to 4 minutes talking about something else related to style in abstract philosophy. So we'll call this like why style is involved in abstract philosophy part two, and we'll just call the part one. So there's another weird reference I make all the time: Cave Story. When freaking what is her name? The fake Mimiga girl, not the fake Mimiga man. That's the other one, but the fake Mimiga girl who was typing on the computer with Kazuma, her brother, older brother, in the game. That experience alone gives me vibes. Not nostalgia. That's different. It gives me vibes. What kind of vibes, you may ask? The ones where they're associated with, oh, I don't know, aesthetician deep shit that shouldn't have to exist for some reason. The kind of energy where I'm like, why don't I feel comfortable with even the things that should have already been their own thing? I was like, why do I have to play catch up with my slow reaction times with most people's expectations in life, whether it mattered what they cared about or not? Oh, don't care about what people think of you, just be yourself. Yeah, but then they're gonna have, and you're supposed to do that to an extent. The IDGAF attitude does matter where it lies, be swim your own lane. But even in spite of that, I want to do better. So like, when I don't catch up with other people's expectations, nostalgia, FOMO, even real nostalgia and continuity, not just FOMO if you're missing out, but the kind of experience where you know that logical targeting. I mentioned logical targeting because I'm one of the people who ever says that like before, where I have an issue with rationality and real life scripting and stuff like a fiction series. And the thing with that is I should probably explain that the reason real life can resemble fiction is because a lot of fiction is inspired by real life, right? Not all of it, not in the schizophrenic sense, but like even the kind where it's like it makes sense from fiction because fiction makes sense from reality. Fiction's supposed to be apart from reality in multiple ways, more than two, without being too woo-woo about that or even too off the imagination cover that. But things of the nature where it's like the fiction has its own energy in spite of being inspired by real life, because fiction is supposed to try to be its own thing, including animation. Like animation is trying to be its own thing without being too much like a copycat of reality. It shouldn't have to be like that. There was a good Samash in Metro said that one time. Barry Purge said that. It was pretty cool. But back to what I'm saying right now is that a lot of my aesthetics and style and stuff, it comes down to as simple as eating hot soup in the middle of the night. That's not just tingles, by the way. It's also the idea of the energy of things you can't really understand, the emotions, the spirituality of that stuff. I dare say that. Where it feels like there's a style that you're supposed to approach things with. This is why I like fashion design a lot. I very much mimic Dipper and Mabel Pine's energy right there. Already willing to switch my clothes every single damn day, as annoying as that gets for some people and just Among Us doing that with costumes, but we're switching my clothes all the time like Mabel Pines, but wearing the same clothes over and over like Dipper Pines. How you do that, by the way? You accidentally wear the same clothes over and over again while meaning to switch them all the time anyways. That's how you do it. So by the time it appears in, you wear them over and over again for a long while, and then suddenly for a brief period, you switch them every single day, and then wear clothes for a long while, and then for a brief period, you switch them every single day, and you go in for a long time. So that's my part two for why style and aestheticism is relevant to abstract philosophy. It's a very deep consideration, but I don't mean to be having that slow reaction time. I don't mean to be having that weird way of being comfortable without being too comfortable. Pain is life, but also knowing how to do better with the things I have in my life. Inspire, I want to have fun, peace my own way, whether I prioritize it or not. But that's the idea, is that these things you have to learn on your own. Self-improvement will indeed affect you in a way that's more than just helping yourself or other people. You don't have to care about what people think of you to care about yourself, but vice versa. Just because you may not care about so much about yourself, but care about other people in a good way, all the same, both of those levels, they level up with each other to be better anyways.